Friday bets, big Mitch.
Go.
Let's do it. Last pot of the day for me.
I have potted with you, just myself, 4 of 5 shows in 2 days. It's just you and me have been talking right here.
Full-blown podcasting marathon. You've been my guy. I appreciate it.
I'm just here to help.
Check out all our great content from Vegas for Pac-12 Media Day.
Yes.
Shador and Travis Hunter on the show, among others. Check out the awesome TDSP we just did. So much going on, man. So much going on.
How are you feeling?
Including
How are
Women's
you?
World Cup watch parties tonight.
How are you?
I'm feeling like I need a second to sit down, gather my thoughts.
You have done every pod except PIDS on the network this week, right? And Rams.
No Rams, no abs.
Okay, but you did every Broncos show this week.
Every Broncos
You did a
show.
Rockies post game.
Yep.
You did 2 Nuggets shows.
One
Nugget show.
A lot of buffs.
Tons of buffs.
TDSP, all the bets.
All the bets. You're a legend, bro.
Hey man, it's
Hanging in the rafters.
It's what you live for, you know, what you got to be ready to do. Sometimes they call you up and you just got to shine.
It's epic. Dre is a legend. Flowers to Dre.
Thank you.
Big time.
It's the only way to do this weekend betting on soccer. So that's what we are going to do.
That's
my
right.
guy, Mitch.
That's right. You want to throw out my big 3?
We gave out some great futures. Let's go to the big 3s. More weekend inspired here.
Yes, sir. Look, here's what's going on. It is Leagues Cup, baby. Starts tonight.
Historic competition. First of its kind.
Yeah. Yeah, look, Liga MX, VMLS. Some of those v each other. You have the Messi debut tonight against Cruz Azul. But to me, and is Dwayne Brown still in the studio from our show?
I think he left.
Okay, I'm going against his Mazatlan FC. Austin. This line has already gone up a little bit. It was at -143 when I turned these in. It's at -188 now at Bet365. So if you are trying to get in on some odds, Austin playing as well as they've played all season. Mazatlan, bottom of Liga MX. The fact that it's not -2 or 300 already, get the value while you can.
3-way money line, so that's
Correct.
part of the reason why. But yeah, it feels like really good value.
It's great value.
Austin FC, the MLS's equivalent of Sassuolo, those green and black stripes.
I love it.
They never quite hit for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it. I love Austin's whole thing, except that they're a Texas team.
I love how they play.
I love their branding. I love
the
Sebastian
branding's
Drusi.
Cool. Yep. Their players
They're
is
just
mostly
fun.
what I appreciate. Yep. Solid pick like this.
You wanted weekend stuff, right? Full weekend. We're not focusing in on anything. We did our soccer show yesterday.
Yeah, full-on World Cup preview. Check that out if you missed it.
Hamilton.
Still very relevant.
Lewis Hamilton, Broncos owner, Denver legend.
So true.
I'm not picking him to win the Hungarian
Formula
Open on
One
Sunday,
goat
but
for
I
some.
am picking him to hit the podium, to have a nice race. Not his best race, but a nice race.
What makes you think this is Lewis's time?
Vibes.
Love me a good vibes pick.
Look, I'm a casual F1 observer,
Yep.
right? But
Hungaro
when it was
GP.
time to pick a guy, right? Like you have to have your guy, right? And some people go Ferrari or Red Bull or whatever you want to go with.
Yes.
I'm going with the Broncos owner, baby.
He is a Broncos owner. There is no arguing with that, no doubt. It's the Hungarian GP. That's going to be lots of fun this weekend. I'm going to tune in myself.
You could tell me that he has been great.
Yeah.
You could tell me that he's been terrible. Wouldn't know. Wouldn't care. Hamilton to the podium. Book it now. At a pretty decent value.
Lock it in. Okay, I like this from you, Mitch. I went full soccer on my big three.
Well, we only did my big two. Would you want my third?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes,
That's okay.
yes. That was crazy bet here.
I'm picking a future. This is the Homer future.
Premier League future.
I have been
award.
Look, I wilded out my first few appearances.
Yeah.
Did make some money on all of those, by the way. I'm very successful on my big threes here.
Yeah.
No. This is true. This is show history. This is show history. I had to throw out a homer. It's silly season. United spends a boatload of money to add Andre Onana in goal to replace David De Gea. This is the perfect guy to play in Ten Hag's system for United. Great with the ball at his feet. He's going to make this offense work even more. And I wanted to find a way to bet on him. I'm not sprinkling a ton.
So what he needs to have allowed the fewest goals to get the Golden Gloves.
Correct. And this is banking on a healthy Lisandro Martinez and Rafael Varane in front of him. On Casemiro not getting these red cards that the English refs just hate him. They have it out for him. Never got a red card once in his career in Spain. Gets 2 in his first season in the Prem. They're out for him. If they finally get in line and respect the greatest defensive midfielder on the planet like they should.
Where were they in goals allowed last season?
They were plus, I want to say they were like plus 7 to 10. They scored 59. So they allowed around 50 goals on the season.
Okay, they were fourth. The fourth fewest goals allowed. City and Newcastle tied.
Correct.
Both only allowed 33.
One Ederson.
Arsenal tied with Manchester United at 43.
Onana's the third in those, right? Ederson is minus money to win this. And that's banking on not just being a great goalkeeper, not just having a great backline, having a great midfield, having an unstoppable attack that teams just won't have enough chances. I am just saying I believe in Ten Hag. I'm pilled. I love United. I had to throw something out there for my guy to end my DNVR run on pods this week. I had to be able to get a little bit of my guy talking there, so I did.
All right.
End of rant.
Fine. I'll allow it. I'm not a fan of Onana. I don't know.
He's from Inter. Of course you're not.
Yeah.
Admit the bias at least.
But it's because I've seen him. I've seen what he brings to the table. He had the one bad mistake. The rest he was actually very good. Let's go to my big three quite quickly.
Oh, I love this.
USA Vietnam. Give me under 13 corners. That just seems way too steep. All these props seem way too steep. I will take the U.S. to win by a 5-goal margin.
Oh.
I think it's a smidge much, but against Vietnam with the depth they have
be bigger than that.
At forward, I think they'll take care of business. I keep replaying Alex Morgan's comment in my head that said, the world's caught up. Don't expect blowouts.
It's Vietnam.
The book expects a blowout against Vietnam. I will take the cheese on this one. And then in Leagues Cup, we have an Leagues Cup, we have an all-American matchup.
There's going to be a lot of those. There's 11 more teams.
Real Salt Lake, Rapids rivals, stupidest named soccer club in the history of the world.
Fake Salt Lake, sorry.
Stupidest named football club in the history of the world. Seattle.
Worse than the Commanders?
Yeah, worse than the Commanders. Seattle, they live for these international competitions. Obviously, they won the Champions League last year. They've got a squad that knows how to handle these kind of knockout stage, group stage type stuff.
Interesting.
In Salt Lake, not a lot of travel. Salt Lake to Seattle. Usually Seattle, they have to travel a lot.
Right.
This is limited travel. In a 3-way, I think they take care of business on the road.
So you're not worried about Chicho and Luna and Kraylock.
It's going to take some time.
Chicho's been... I love Chicho. Luna had a great... run with the national team.
I know they've really turned it around this season, but I just think like there's a lot of moving parts.
Sure.
Seattle's gonna be the vets. They'll take care of business. And I
agree with you. I just wanted to hear you talk bad about Salt Lake a little more.
It's a hate bet against Salt Lake. I just want to root against them while I tune in this weekend because I want to tune into Leagues Cups.
Me too. That's a fun one.
Fading Inter Miami, but again, it's because I'm a hater. I'll admit my bias.
That's probably the game of Saturday.
Inter Miami.
Besides, Salt Lake and Seattle.
Yeah. Yep.
Besides, Union Philadelphia taking on my Tijuana FC.
That's going to be a good one. I'm just hyped for Leagues Cup. I want to get into more Leagues Cup, more messy bets and boosts.
But first,
Factor Meal Kit.
Whoa!
On the Bets Show, yes. We have been too busy podcasting, Mitch. There's just too much going on. Women's World Cup, you name it. Hard to get groceries. End up just ordering in food, paying way too much.
I had good times for breakfast this morning.
Oh, boy. Or getting crappy food at a quick drive-thru. No shade on anyone. The Factor Meal Kit is the solution for you right at your door. Great prices, always fresh, never frozen meals that you can put in the oven or microwave. Microwave will be ready in just 2 minutes. Several options like bruschetta shrimp risotto, green goddess chicken, grilled steakhouse, filet mignon. Options for
talk dirty to me.
Any diet, you name it. I just named 3. That risotto sounded so good, man.
The words filet mignon,
crazy.
But I'm in.
Crazy. They've got breakfast for you. They've got smoothies. They've got all sorts of options. Head to factormeals.com/DNVR50 for 50% off. Factormeals.com/DNVR50 for 50% off your meal today. And of course, we are here thanks to the homies at Bet365. They've been doing it a long time. They know ball. They know soccer. They know soccer bets. Their app is awesome. Sign up using that code DNVR365. All you need to do is deposit minimum $10 and place a minimum dollar bet. And as soon as that hits, win, lose, or tie, say you bet on the U.S. tonight, you are going to get $200 in bonus bets in your account right away. What I love about Bet365, you can play with those bets however you want. They have so many different leagues, so many different sports, so many boosts, all sorts of bets available to you. It is just awesome. Has been awesome partnering with them and has been awesome playing around with these free bonus bets they give out. Check them out. Download their app now and use that code DNVR365 for our exclusive offer. $200 in bonus bets. Okay.
200?
Speaking of which, they've got a little Messi boost that we talked about yesterday. It's you get $5 for every shot on target Messi has in his first game.
Costs you $10 to get into that.
Costs you $10, but then if he had like 5 shots on target, you'd make 25.
You would make 15. Profit. We're talking profit here.
Talking profit. Profit. Yes.
That's what I do. I'm all about
I don't know.
Profit.
It's kind of tricky. I think I'm tuning in, and I think I'm just fading Inter Miami.
Oh, dude, you can get Cruz Azul plus 200 right now. Cruz Azul is so much better than Miami. I don't care if Messi's on the field there.
Yeah, let's
Cruz
do that.
Azul is good.
That's our long shot.
They were plus 240 yesterday. They've already been bet down to plus 200. Follow that money. Bet them with that 2 in front before it's down to the 1s, which it will be by this afternoon.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Women's World Cup US over 4.5 goals tonight, boosted at plus 100.
Oh God, you got plus money on them scoring a bunch of goals?
Yeah, you're that convinced, Mitch?
Yaya talked me into it yesterday. I was out, and then we started talking about how there's no way they're not running up the score being in this group with the Netherlands. They need that goal differential. If that game draws or even they lose, you're going to want the goal differential. So playing a team like Vietnam in the opener, they might score double dig.
You can get a boosted same game parlay US over 8 goals. Lindsey Horan to score 2 or more. I agree with you, by the way. I just wanted to get that
of course.
One bet
I'm trying to find his shots on goal. So sorry if I'm a little distracted. I'm trying to
Messi?
find Messi.
Messi, shots on goal. They have a lot of pre-made SGPs
shots on
for that.
target. So he had. I'm just trying to see like last season at.
Player.
I'm trying to find shots per 90, shots on target per 90. Last season 1.74 at PSG. The season before 1.21. Right. So basically, if he hits those averages, you're just making your money back on that $10 bet. Now, if you go back to his last season in Barca, 2.53 shots on target per game,
Really?
which is that's a high number.
In this
That-
game, over
yeah.
2.5 shots on goal for Messi, you can get that at plus 137. Over 3.5 plus 350.
Which he's never averaged that in a season. He's obviously
Sure.
had plenty of games where he does. I lied. His first season where he only played, he hardly played his first season at Barca when he was 17. He did average 5 shots on target, but that was 2005. So
First game trying to pepper that goalkeeper.
I'm wondering how much he wants to like build trust with Josef Martinez and
I
set him
know,
up.
that's
and-
a big part of this
and
too. Yeah.
He's such a distributor. Look, I'm not saying don't take the bet. I think that's a smart bet. I think no matter what, you're making your $10 and anything else you make on that is gravy. I think put the 10 down. I'm just curious how much money can we make on that? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think much, but I think if he were to go like over 3.5 and you placed a plus 350 bet,
Yes.
that would be the way to go.
That's the value. There
Or if
you
he went
go.
over 2.5 and you placed a plus 137 bet, that's still good value.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'm trying to find his season high too from last year. I just want to know like
And then these women bets. I mean, did you like that Lindsey Horan over 2 goals? The U.S. women's over
Yes.
8?
Oh, so you think so that means it needs to be a Lindsey Hattie?
Gets 2, and the team in general gets 8 or more. Plus 350.
Lindsey again might be the distributor for this team. The attack is just so potent. Right? She's wearing that captain's armband. She knows that you have Alex Morgan up top. You have Sophia Smith. You're not just your countryman, but your Coloradoan homie.
Yeah.
Right? Like you have Trinity Rodman up there. You have Sanchez up there. You got goal scorers all around you. So it's so hard to choose one player. I think honestly our best bet, and our guy Texas Viking was in the chat when we were doing our TDSP earlier. The best thing might be like pick one goal, right? Build a SGP that has one goal scorer and just throw a dart at the roster, right? Lindsay, Sophia,
Yeah.
Alex, like give them all one goal because they're going to score 8, 9, 10
That's
goals.
not a bad idea. Then add the under and corners.
Under a corner. You picking that is.
Add a money line, maybe.
I love that bet, Dre. You always have good bets. You are the
Thanks,
host of
buddy.
DNVR Bets.
Thanks,
I'm not
buddy.
here
It's how
to
my
blow
mind
smoke.
works.
Not here to blow smoke. That being said, under corners is a smart bet.
Thank you, brother. I just think some of these numbers are a little too high.
They're all too high.
Now, that's 13 for the whole game, like both teams combined.
Vietnam might have one.
Oh, I expect 0.
0.
Yeah.
Okay. Season high for Messi. Last season with PSG, shots on target in one game, 4. And that's with Neymar and Mbappe. And was Di Maria there last year?
No.
You're right. Thank you.
Yeah.
My point is there's
Where's that
plenty of talent in that team to allow him to have space, and he only got 4 off. So even if he gets that 4, you're still doubling your bet. Sorry, I just found the number, so I wanted to jump back to that.
Damn straight. And take them over
yeah.
3.5.
Yes.
Great value. Great value.
God, what a fun soccer night.
These pre-made SGPs, we're going to have to wait a sec, but we'll get there. We'll make our own.
Dude, what a soccer night.
Yeah, what a soccer night. Get in on all the fun. What a soccer weekend. Thank you to Tiff. Mitch, thank you, Lifesaver Legend. Have a great weekend. Best of luck on all your bets. USA all the way. Let's go.
Let's go. hit that